Fulfilled Prophecies, Jeremiah Part 2. As already announced in the video Prophecy from the Old Testament, the Basics, this video deals with prophecies that have already been fulfilled. In addition to confirmation by texts in the Bible, the major events were also confirmed historically and archaeologically. Due to the large number of prophecies, only a small selection is presented. These are arranged according to the books of the Bible, the book Jeremiah. Prophecy, circa 620 BC, Jehoiakim's descendants will not reign over Judah. Therefore, thus says the Lord of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, he shall have none to sit upon the throne of David, and his dead body shall be cast out in the day to the heat, and in the night to the frost. Jeremiah 36:30. The fulfillment was in the year 597 BC. Jehoiakim's son Jehoiakim is deposed as king by Nebuchadnezzar after 3 months of his reign. Jehoiakim was 8 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 3 months and 10 days in Jerusalem, and he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. And when the year was expired, King Nebuchadnezzar sent and brought him to Babylon, with the goodly vessels of the house of the Lord, and made Zedekiah, his brother, king over Judah and Jerusalem. 2 Chronicles 36:9-10. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC was the plundering and deportation of the inhabitants of Judah. The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron and with the point of a diamond. It is graven upon the table of their heart and upon the horns of your altars. Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills. O my mountain in the field, I will give thy substance and all thy treasures to the spoil, and thy high places for sin throughout all thy borders. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. Jeremiah 17:1-4. For thus says the Lord, Behold, I will make thee a terror to thyself, and to all thy friends, and they shall fall by the sword of their enemies, and thine eyes shall behold it. And I will give all Judah into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he shall carry them captive into Babylon, and shall slay them with the sword. Moreover, I will deliver all the strange of this city, and all the laborers thereof, and all the precious things thereof, and all the treasures of the kings of Judah will I give into the hand of their enemies, which shall spoil them, and take them, and carry them to Babylon. Jeremiah 20:4-5. The fulfillment was in the year 586 BC, the plundering and deportation of the inhabitants of Judah, when the capital of Judah, Jerusalem, was conquered. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC is the death of Hananiah. Go and tell Hananiah, saying, Thus says the Lord. Therefore, thus says the Lord, Behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth. This year thou shalt die, because thou hast taught rebellion against the Lord. Jeremiah 28:13-16. The fulfillment was the death of Hananiah in the same year. So Hananiah the prophet died the same year in the 7th month. Jeremiah 28:17. Another prophecy from the year 620 BC was the killing of the children of Israel by a distant people. I am about to bring a nation from far away against you, house of Israel. This is the Lord's declaration. It is an established nation, an ancient nation, a nation whose language you do not know, and whose speech you do not understand. Their quiver is like an open grave. They are all warriors. They will consume your harvest and your food. They will consume your sons and your daughters. They will consume your flocks and your herds. They will consume your vines and your fig trees. With the sword they will destroy your fortified cities in which you trust. Jeremiah 5:15-17. The fulfillment was in the year 586 BC, the killing of the young men during the conquest of Jerusalem by the Chaldeans. Therefore he brought upon them the king of the Chaldees, who slew the young man with the sword in the house of their sanctuary, and had no compassion upon young man or maiden, old man, or him that stooped for age. He gave them all into his hand. 2 Chronicles 36:17. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC was the killing of the children of Israel. Thus says the Lord, a voice was heard in Ramah, lamentation and bitter weeping. Rahel, weeping for her children, refused to be comforted of her children, because they were not. Jeremiah 31:15. The fulfillment was in the year 5 BC, the death decree of all children aged 2 and under by Herod. Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise man, was exceeding wroth, and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem, and in all the coasts thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently acquired of the wise man. Then was fulfilled that which was spoken by Jeremiah the prophet, saying, In Ramah was there a voice heard, lamentation and weeping, and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children, and would not be comforted, because they are not. Matthew 2:16-18. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC was the restoration of Ammon. And afterward I will bring again the captivity of the children of Ammon, says the Lord. Jeremiah 49:6. The fulfillment was in the year 580 BC, the incorporation of the Ammonite Empire into the Babylonian Empire after its destruction. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC is the destruction of Ammon. Concerning the Ammonites, therefore, behold, the days come, says the Lord, that I will cause an alarm of war to be heard in Rabbah of the Ammonites, and it shall be a desolate heap, and her daughters shall be burned as fire. Behold, I will bring a fear upon thee, says the Lord God of hosts, from all those that be about thee. And ye shall be driven out every man right forth, and none shall gather up him that wandereth. Jeremiah 49:1-5. The fulfillment was in the year 580 BC, when Ammon was destroyed by Nebuchadnezzar. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC was the destruction of the Philistines by Egypt. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah the prophet against the Philistines, before that Pharaoh smote Gaza, because of the days it cometh to spoil all the Philistines, and to cut off from Tyrus and Sidon every helper that remaineth. For the Lord will spoil the Philistines, the remnant of the country of Keftor. Boldness is come upon Gaza, Ashkelon is cut off with the remnant of their valley, seeing the Lord has given it the charge against Ashkelon, and against the seashore. There has he appointed it. Jeremiah 47:1-7. The fulfillment was in the year 609 BC, when the destruction of the Philistines happened by Necho II. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC is the destruction of Edom. Concerning Edom, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the times that I will visit him. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. For I have sworn by myself, says the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes. Jeremiah 49:7-22. The fulfillment was in the year 553 BC, when the destruction of Edom happened by Nabonid. Another prophecy from the year circa 620 BC is the destruction of Moab. Against Moab, Moab is destroyed, and the spoiler shall come upon every city, and no city shall escape. And Moab shall be destroyed from being a people, because he had magnified himself against the Lord. Jeremiah 48:1-46. The fulfillment was in the year 582 BC, when the conquest of Moab happened by Nebuchadnezzar. Even today, there are many prophecies that are being fulfilled right now before our eyes, and many have longed to see. For verily I say unto you, many prophets and righteous men have desired to see the things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear the things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Matthew 13:17. You too can see and hear these prophecies fulfilling right now. For more information, see the video description. Do you listen to God's voice?